The story we continue to follow, and many do around the country, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau standing firm against lifting vaccine mandates for truckers as they shut down a key border crossing and more. Joining us now to discuss is Canadian truck driver David Henry. He is, I believe, near Seattle, but in the cabin of his truck. David, thank you so much for taking the time. Are you a part of this convoy that's pushing back against these mandates, and why?
No, I'm not part of this convoy. I believe that if you're going to have a protest, then what have you been doing before that? Like, it's our right to have a peaceful protest. I have no issues with that. But what have you been doing before this? And I am not part of this protest that's going on. And it's truck in name only. It's actually not that many trucks. It's mostly other people.
Well, it is many trucks. We've seen the video of it. But aside from that, you're saying you're not a part of it. So let me ask you, are you in disagreement with these truckers coming together, pushing against these vaccine mandates?
I'm not against the truckers that are pushing for the mandates, but this protest is a lot more than just about mandates. And so it's, no, I'm not going to be part of trying to overthrow the government, which is what they want to do. 90% of truck drivers in Canada are already vaccinated. So the mandate itself is just a slap in the face for people that have been doing this job and doing it well for many years.
Okay, all right. So here we have a different point of view. Many truckers, the ones that we've spoken to on this show, feel like all they're doing is fighting for their freedom. These are people that I have personally talked to here on this broadcast. They are staying in their truck beds. They are staying in their trucks saying they don't want this mandate. Lift the vaccine mandate, saying that is what it's about. And then making posters, flying it on their trucks, again, displaying exactly why they're there. There's talk that it may happen in America, as we see here. Just say no non-compliance here. This is, again, the Canadian truckers. There's talk that this would happen in America. I know you're right outside of Seattle. Have you heard, being a trucker, amongst other truckers, perhaps on the radio, that what we're seeing in Canada could play out in the States?
Yes, absolutely. I think they're already working on organizing that. And what I say to people is, like I said before about a peaceful protest, go ahead and do that. But what have you been doing? So if each one of us stood up now and put an end to the nonsense, and each one of us took action at our companies and at the customers that are dealing with us and don't stand for disrespect and everything that's going on, then we wouldn't have the need to have this protest going on where they are. The mandate of this protest is actually to overthrow the government. It is not just about mandates. I am on the chats with those people. I know what's going on. I know truckers are being led into this, but it is mostly non-truckers that are in this, and mostly non-cross-border truckers that are doing this. The amount of traffic crossing the border between Canada and the U.S. has not dropped since the mandate's been put in place. So those of us that have been crossing the border are continuing to cross the border and going about trying to keep everybody fed and watered and everything else that they need to go on with their lives.
All right, presenting both sides, perhaps, or another side, if you will, here. David Henry joining us live from his truck with that. David, we appreciate it. Thank you so much.